If you do these three things, and here's the key, if you are consistent with all those things, you will gain muscle and get very, very strong. Yo fam, Coach Sam from Strong Gents Coaching, and today we're going over how to build some muscle, dog. But why, gents, should you even listen to me? Because I've been a personal trainer for a decade and counting, helping countless people achieve their health and fitness goals. But not only this, I'm an ex-ultra marathon runner, obstacle racer, and powerlifter. And I did all this with a rare connective tissue disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. If I can do this stuff, you can do this stuff. I built my body all the way up to around 175 and 180 pounds, and I've been as low as 133 pounds before. So I know a little bit about building muscle. Can I help you be the most muscular person on earth? No, you'd have to go to a professional bodybuilder for that advice. But if you're someone who's just looking to build a decent amount of muscle and get pretty strong, I got you. What's the most efficient way to do this? The most efficient way to do this, guys, is understanding that you need to train hard, eat hard, and rest hard. You have to be going into the gym, and you have to be training very, very hard while you're there. Then you have to go home and you have to eat a lot of really good food, and then you have to prioritize your rest. If you do these three things, and here's the key, if you are consistent with all those things, you will gain muscle and get very, very strong. Now, it took me a while to get all the way up to 175, 180 pounds. Right now, I'm less than that. Right now, I'm weighing about 155 pounds. I went from trying to do pure strength training and powerlifting and building muscle to going more on the endurance route and trying to accomplish other physical feats like running ultra marathons, which I did. So I'm lighter now than I was then, but I still built up to that. And it took a lot for me. It's going to be different for everybody's situation, but for me, it took a lot of food, less working out than I actually anticipated. I actually found that I gained a little bit more muscle doing a little bit less working out and a little bit more resting. Okay, a little bit more sitting down doing nothing and stuff in my face. That's what I had to do. Now, I remained fairly lean. I'll put a picture up if I can figure out how to do that. I remained fairly lean when I was building this muscle, and I think it was because I really ate good food. I didn't go out and eat fast food or a bunch of pizza and ice cream. I was eating really good food, and then I was filling the gaps with snacks. Like I was filling the gaps with food you wouldn't call healthy food, but majority of my diet was steak, chicken, fish, potatoes, rice, fruits. Actually not a lot of vegetables, maybe some like peas and carrots here and there. But oatmeals, protein shakes when I wanted to get some extra protein in, high calorie protein bars sometimes. But I really didn't eat fast food. You know, I had fattier meats, like I had steaks and fish, fattier meats, but I didn't really eat fast food and stuff. But I was eating all day long, and I was eating copious amounts of foods. Now, in terms of the training, like how should you be training? Well, you should be strength training. You should be trying to get strong in the gym. That's gonna help you build muscle, but not just the powerlifting movements. The powerlifting movements are gonna help you get strong and get you good at contracting a lot of muscle fibers. After you go to the gym and you do your first powerlifting movement, like the hardest exercise you do. So if you're going in and you're training back, hamstrings, and glutes, you should be doing some form of deadlifting because it's fantastic for the hamstrings, the glutes, and the posterior chain in general, the whole back of your body. So start with that. After you do that, then you go into your bodybuilding, your pump work, and you get more repetitions and you get a better pump. Now, it's going to be different for everybody. For me, my sweet spot was like 8 reps. I felt that if I was doing like 12 to 15 to 20 reps on things, my joints would start aching. I felt like I wasn't gaining muscle. I felt like I was too sore and I couldn't go back and attack it in the gym. I was trying to train my body parts at least 2 days a week. I saw the best results with that, and anything more than that kind of deteriorated from me. So you might be different, but I would start with trying to train both body parts 2 days a week, getting between 6 and 12 repetitions on each exercise. Even with the powerlifting lifts, like I would incorporate those. I would try and be as strong as possible while building muscle. I just think that's a great way to not only do it, but also to track progress. So, you know, if you're still getting stronger in the gym, you're seeing some progress, you can assume that while you're getting stronger, you're adding some muscle. That's hopefully a goal. Even if it's all psychological, it just makes you feel better that you're getting stronger. It helps reach those goals. So prioritize that. And then but even on those lifts, like I would try and get between 5 and 8 reps or 3 and 8 reps, depending on how heavy you're going. To be honest though, guys, the hardest part about the entire journey of building muscle was eating the food. Like I was constantly shoving food down. I was eating 300 calories a day, like maybe four months where I was like, I was not gaining at all. And I was like, screw this, I'm gonna bump this way up. So I bumped it up 1,000 or more calories, and I started gaining weight again. And I did gain a little bit of body fat in that process, but then I did cut the calories down a little bit, back to like 3,700, and I lost a little bit of weight, but I could tell I was looking really good, so I was happy with it. So there is going to be a play with calories there and how many calories you're eating. Like right now, I'm like 155 pounds and I'm eating 3,000 calories a day. I'm not gaining an ounce, right? And I'm not losing an ounce. I'm staying the same. So 3,000 is like my maintenance. So, but I'm extremely active right now. So if I wanted to gain weight, I'd probably add at least 1,000 calories to that. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably add in the beginning to kickstart things and to even gain some body fat. I'd like some body fat because it will help me be like aid in compression when I'm lifting, get me stronger. A fact you have to realize is that you will gain a little bit of body fat while you're getting muscle, especially if you're a natural, like if you're not taking boatloads of steroids and stuff. You will gain a little bit of body fat, and that's okay. You know, after you reach your goal and you maintain your goal for at least 6 months, then you can go ahead and start shaving off some of that body fat while maintaining as much muscle as possible. Then you need to recover hard, guys. You need to take your recovery. You need to be getting lots of sleep, take naps when you can. Try not to do excess moving, right? If you're having a hard time gaining weight and gaining muscle, you don't want to be doing excess movements. Like you don't want to be like me. Like right now I'm active like 14 hours a day on my feet, constantly walking back on the gym floor, training people. That's not good for building muscle. So I would just like go to work, train a couple people, work out hard, and go home and do freaking nothing and stuff my face. So if you're someone who has a fast metabolism, you're having a hard time gaining weight in general, try not to be super active. Like try to pull yourself back, and that's hard to do. Hardest thing was eating. Second hardest thing was trying to be optimal in my recovery. Get good sleep, which I was very bad at the time. And I feel like if I got better sleep, I would have seen better results, or at least results quicker. So trying to rest and get sleep is very important. And then just being consistent, guys, because overall that's going to be the biggest key component is consistency. Like how long can you go to the gym and maintain your progress? How long can you eat food and maintain the amount of calories that you have to eat? How long can you go with a good night's sleep and maintain your sleeping schedule? Consistency is going to be the key. If you can be consistent in all three realms, training hard, progressing, eating a lot and progressing those calories, and we're taking your recovery serious and optimizing the process, then you will see results. Even if you're not great every day, if the average is better on the side of consistency than it is on the other side, you will see results. This is a basic system to build muscle, guys, but it's pretty much the same for every person. Now, there are some people with special circumstances, but majority of people are going to see success following these simple protocols, okay? I've done it before. I've had other people do it. Many other people do it as well, and you can do it if you just follow this process. Train hard and try and progress that over time. Eat the right amount of calories and maintain that. And try to get really good rest. Try to optimize your rest and be consistent at all three of those things. All right, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, gents. Until next time, peace.